The prevailing narrative of the last decade is one of displacement. We're told that as AI processing power grows, the need for human input will vanish, leading to a total collapse of traditional employment. These warnings are everywhere, from social media threads to major news cycles, suggesting that white-collar careers are on the verge of a sudden, unavoidable expiration. Yet the labor statistics currently tell a different story. In most developed economies, unemployment remains near record lows, and job openings continue to outpace the available workforce, creating a disconnect between the public fear and the economic data. Researchers at MIT have been analyzing this gap. Their findings suggest that instead of widespread replacement, we are seeing a trend of human augmentation, where AI acts as a tool to expand what a single worker can achieve. Understanding the mechanics of this study offers a path to staying relevant as these tools become standard in every office. The data suggests that while a massive labor transition is underway, the predicted apocalypse hasn't manifested in the employment numbers. Instead, we are seeing a requirement for immediate, data-driven adaptation. In practice, AI functions as a high-speed assistant within an existing workflow. It requires a human to provide context, set parameters, and verify results. A traditional data coder might spend hours writing and debugging a single script. An augmented analyst uses AI to generate the base code in seconds, then spends their time refining the logic and ensuring the model meets the specific project needs. This chart compares output across 3 categories. AI alone produces high volume, but the augmented human column towers above human and AI in isolation. Projected over a 5-year timeline, growth becomes exponential. By offloading manual tasks, workers focus on strategy, compounding their value. The technology absorbs the temporal and physical limits of a standard workday, effectively raising the ceiling for professional productivity. This quarter, global job boards have seen a significant influx of new titles that specifically require the ability to manage AI-driven workflows. Simultaneously, corporate demand for roles that consist entirely of manual, repetitive data entry has seen a sharp decline. Conversely, there is a massive spike in demand for positions focused on AI curation, oversight, and strategic quality control. The job market is splitting. Professionals now face a choice: integrate these tools into their workflow or find themselves in a shrinking pool of roles that rely on traditional manual methods. For the individual worker, the question is how to survive this labor split. This requires moving from passive observation to a tactical career transition. Start by identifying the most repetitive 20% of your current role and finding an AI tool to handle it. Then, master the specific prompting techniques for your industry. And finally, present the time you've saved as an increase in your overall department value. For those looking for new roles, emphasize your ability to audit existing workflows. Companies are searching for people who can identify where AI will have the highest impact and then implement those tools safely. This requires a shift in how you view your value. You are moving from being a content creator to a content curator, someone whose primary skill is directing and refining machine-generated output. Integrating these tools into your daily habits follows a specific cycle. You audit your manual tasks, select the appropriate AI copilot, and then elevate your focus to curation. This becomes a continuous loop as the technology improves. Navigating this shift means viewing AI as a mandatory new skill set that requires active management rather than viewing it as an outside threat. For corporate leadership, ignoring the MIT findings creates a significant institutional risk. This chart illustrates productivity debt. Leaders sticking to traditional models face financial impacts as augmented competitors pull ahead. To counter this, hiring focus must shift from raw technical execution to candidates demonstrating high adaptability and AI curation. Long-term planning now involves integrating AI alongside the human workforce. This means creating a culture of continuous training and updating performance metrics to account for the increased speed of augmented workflows. The evidence from the labor market suggests that we are in the middle of a significant structural alignment rather than an era of mass unemployment. There is no choice between human workers and machines. The only path forward for businesses and individuals is to adapt and augment.